on our Monday night. Pedro and I, we're both in a rough, tough battle in our individuals. I'm forced to be playing here on a Monday night. I mean, I don't even know this feeling for a long time, how it is to be in a Monday night matchup, and I'm facing the Wise Man, and Pedro is on his way to get his first victory. How you doing, Pedro?
Bro, I am feeling much better. I told Steven the other day, I started doing things that bring joy to my life because fantasy football is not it. It's incredible how you could put a lot of effort into something and then just nothing.
Yeah, man. I could definitely see that, bro. But Pedro, I mean, let's talk about your matchup. I imagine you already let's look into your matchup, how things are coming along right now. So right now, Pedro, you you're facing K-Main.
Mhm.
You are down by 22 points. You're projected to have thank you. I was actually looking at it. You're projected to have nine 102 points. So you have two players, Jacoby Myers and Landman Conkey. So how do you feel, Pedro?
How do I feel? I feel pretty good, man. It's only two guys, so that I have Lab McConkey and Jacoby Myers, the both unquestioned number one wide receivers on their teams. Obviously, there is the for Jacoby Myers the lurking thing with is Brock Bowers going to play?
No,
And
he's playing. Brock Bowers is playing.
well, that's what they're saying that he's gonna play, but how really is he gonna be effective? How effective is he going to be? And because from what I saw, he had some kind of knee injury,
Yeah.
and it's not doing all the cuts and doing everything with a knee injury is kind of a problem. But I expect Brock Bowers to come into the game, maybe not be exactly himself, and probably have more targets towards Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
That's what I expect. But at the end of the day, me coming up with what I think is going to happen doesn't matter because look at what I thought was going to happen with Justin Fields, and that didn't pan out.
Yeah,
So
but those things doesn't. I mean, I look, Pedro, and I don't know if you heard my podcast with Steven yesterday. I mean, when you look at all the consensus experts in the different chats, different apps that follow fantasy football, even from us, we all thought the smart move is putting Drake May because he's playing the Dolphins defense. Justin Fields had a great game against Pittsburgh, but he was playing against Buffalo.
mhm.
Buffalo, all along they did struggle last week against, but it was against the Ravens. You know they were gonna play much better. So I expected it, Drake May, to have a monster game. So I mean, I don't know why you benched him. Um,
No,
that
listen.
surprised.
My reasoning with that is simple. It, you don't get to have a great game like Justin Fields had and just go out and lay I don't know, he almost laid an egg because he only gave me almost 4 points. Bro, look at this: 3 for 11 completions, 27 yards, and he ran for more yards than he did throwing. That's
No,
crazy.
yeah, that's
That
that's
like
that's him, bro.
and I blame myself because, bro, Justin Fields has always been up and down. He never gives you something that you can say, oh, he's going to give me 15 points, 16 points
Exactly.
religiously. It's not going to happen. He's either going to give me 20, 25, 30 points, or he's going to give me 5, 10 points. So Justin Fields is going back to my bench until there's a juicy matchup where I expect him to do well. Drake May is going to be the starter on my team for the foreseeable future, especially now that we know that he is capable of producing these type of games and he has some kind of rushing upside. Not like Justin Fields, but he has rushing upside.
Exactly, bro.
Mhm.
But going back to your Monday night, bro. How do you feel, man? From 1 to 10, how confident are you to that you're gonna come back on KMA?
Well, I expect, bro, it's only about 20 points.
You need to do it, bro. You
It's
cannot. This is your opportunity, bro.
Yeah, it's only 20 points, bro. I think I got this. If I get just projected points from each of these guys, I should actually win hands down easily. But and like we know in fantasy football, is projections don't matter. It's what happens when they put it all on the line on the football field.
What I like about this matchup, bro, is that I have a feeling that this is going to be a shootout, bro.
Yeah, me
So
too.
that's going to favor you. Jacoby Myers, I think he's going to play Ladman Conkey. I mean, I would be completely shocked if none of those, if they don't hit the projection. You should be able to win.
Yeah, I truly expect them to go over projection.
Unless,
Yeah.
unless,
Oh boy, here we go.
unless the X factor comes
Oh yeah, the pigeons,
and one of your players get hurt. I don't
bro.
think so because
Bro.
you're not facing me, and I hate K-Main, and I would not want K-Main to be 2-0. So in this case, I'm favoring. I want you to win. I don't want that horrible. I want K-Main to think that he's gonna be a fully bearded clown. Just don't forget that 1 week that he had, that was a mirage. But I want him to be the full clown, either him or Koki. So I will put all my resource to help you, man.
Yeah.
To make sure you win.
Here we have our good friend Gruely Podcast, aka No Excuses. Pedro, if you lose, please don't leave the chat, please. I guess he's just I guess it reminds him like of him. You remember when every time he'll get mad, he'll leave the chat and get all mad, and then he's like, "No, bro, I don't want to do any podcasts. Forget about that, man." And Steven like, "But," and I do a perfect.
I remember that podcast when they were both 0-4, or
Yeah.
one was 0-4, 1-3. That felt like a funeral, bro.
She's like, but Franklin, we have to provide entertainment to the league. It doesn't matter if we're losing. We have to provide this entertainment.
Yeah, man. I mean, he is Jerry Jones. I do call him Jerry Jones for a reason, because is Mr. Hype Machine. And you see, and there goes Jerry Jones again.
There he goes.
It's gonna be hilarious if Pedro loses.
No, bro.
But man, Pedro, you better make sure. I will tell you, you were down 30 points with 4 guys to go, and if you do not come back from this, I'm telling you, bro, you're going to definitely, you won't hear the end of it.
No, definitely won't hear the end of it, bro. And it's funny because in this league, everything, I'm telling you, I starting to really think that I'm cursed, bro. Because at the end, I didn't, I'm like, I made a bad choice.
It's not cursed,
Stuff
bro.
happens.
It's not cursed. It's skills. It's lack of skills, man. Perfect example: Drake May, Justin Fields. I also told you, even things that you did last year, when you were already in our way out of the playoff, you still didn't position your team. For example, for defensive pickups, you didn't do this move, you didn't do that.
My biggest mistake is thinking that it was over before it was over. That's really what caused me to become the clown, because I could have picked up the Bills defense, and I would have picked up the Bills defense. I wouldn't have been the clown. But why in my mind would I expect Jerome Ford?
I had the Bills defense for the longest. Remember, I started preparing my roster all the way from week 10, because I was already going to have the number 1 seed. So I was basically preparing my defense, have everything. But you could have done, like, for example, and I always keep on mentioning, Steven did, even though he was going to be out of the playoff, he kept on making moves in preparation for the Clown Bowl. So those are things that you need to do. Maybe,
but Alfredo, I was already at that point all the way out. The only thing that I could have done to make it a little bit easier for me was keeping Jonathan Taylor, because Jonathan Taylor blew up in the playoffs, and I expected that to happen. I just didn't think that I would need him that bad.
But here's the thing, bro. You're 0-2 in Game of Thrones League. You're 0-2 in the Gentleman's League.
Yeah, bro. and that bothers me so much, Alfredo. It bothers me so much because there I had a full draft. I went and Tell me that I didn't have a good draft. Tell me I didn't have a good draft.
You had a good, yeah. Well, I wasn't in the gentleman league. I don't know.
Well, no, you saw the team. I sent it to you.
Yeah. But look, in the Game of Thrones league, I was ranked. Yahoo gave me D, and who's the number one player in the league?
No, yeah. I guess
It's just skills, man. It's just greatness, bro. It's just
it's just like Alfredo. It's just like school for you, bro. You got D's and C's and F's, and then now look at you in the real world.
No,
Success.
but look, it's just look at my team. I mean, in Steven's league, in the Game of Thrones league, I am the only platinum guy in that league. I'm dominating that league. I'm in first place.
Mhm.
So it's like riding a bike, bro. And I would like to maybe we do a podcast and put it on the Game of Thrones league so they have a name with a face, and it definitely so they can see who is their daddy in that league. So
Papa sauce. All right.
talking about Steven, now the other matchup, we
Yes.
have my matchup with Steven. I'll tell you this: I'm down by 10 points. Let's see if you're gonna pull it up right now. Um,
Let's see. What is it? Jigba Turtles. There it is.
and who's in seventh place? So Bucky Irvin did give me a good start. I'm if you ask me right now, my projection is at 67%. I don't like that projection. It looks like it's going down and down and down. There was a time that I was at 89%. Now I'm at 67. So I don't like it. I really would want to end this. I don't want to wait. I really do not want to be up. I go to sleep early, man. I don't want to wake up and stay at 12 o'clock at night, 1 o'clock at night to see if my kicker wins it, man. Honestly, I would love to.
This guy, bro.
Pedro, you have 3 leagues. I only have 1. That is true. Pedro.
I know. Listen, Franklin. Get me on anything else. I already whooped your ass on Madden. I don't know how many times I've beat you already, and bad. So let's not talk about things that I beat you in, because there are way more things that I beat you in than you beat me. Come on.
Well, we're about to start the second half, bro. Question: Am I looking forward to it? I think now this will be the drive. This will be the crucial drive because Tampa Bay does eventually. They do switch up on the running backs. They have the ball in the second half. Bucky Irvin. For me to be comfortable, I need to get at least 2 to 3 points on this drive. That's what I'm hoping to get from Bucky Irvin. I do not want to be waking up. I don't want to be up. I want this to be ended before 10 o'clock so I can go to sleep, bro. So let's do this. Let's happen. You're wise man, Steven. I'm going to bring you down. You're going to go to 0-2. Let's do this. Let's take care of it. And that's it. That's it. I know someone put a message there.
Let's see. Show on stream. Let's go and make a Ibuka. And look at this. Alfredo's gonna lose to Steven.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what he hoped. I did get a message here, a separate message, earlier when we were talking about player pops.
Mm-hmm.
And actually we were talking about Mike Evans, and I have a feeling they were saying either 100 yards for Mike Evans, and I took the Bucky. He's getting close with Steven. Yeah, I love it.
Let's update. Let's see what we got.
I'm looking to go. Let's see how we're at now.
109.
109. Steven is getting closer. I want to go to sleep at 10, bro. Come on, let's do this. Okay, second down. Let's do this. Let's see. He has a ball again. I love how Bucky Irvin makes people miss, bro. He has some explosiveness, some juke moves, man. I love it,
bro. We are.
We're at.
Look at this.
All right, third down.
Bro, if you lose Pedro, I can't wait. I know that you're dying to talk about me on your 1980s podcast. Yeah, your show cannot live without me, bro.
3rd and 1. Okay, Bucky Irvin.
Think about it. If
Okay, first down. We
I'm thinking,
continue.
I'm thinking if I win Alfredo, I might just change my name back to Gladiators.
Hey, that's what gave you good luck, man. You should change it, but man, but you're gonna put in a disgrace to that name, bro. To that great movie,
Yeah, well, let me. I already won a championship with that name, so what do you want me to do, Alfredo? How else can I can I do well in that?
right? Tampa Bay, they're moving the ball now. Let's see. You know the bad thing about the Buka, bro. Um, okay, Bucky Irvin has the ball. Damn,
Oh, Mando. If Pedro wins, it probably means Franklin loses because of Herbert. Well, that is true. Let's look at this
that'll be
matchup.
great. Yeah, that is true.
Let's look at this matchup. Oh man. Oh, no wonder he's upset. No
Yeah,
wonder
no,
he doesn't
Franklin's
want to look
gonna.
at
I
anything.
think he should lose.
Yeah, he should lose. Or definitely. I don't think there's any question unless on the first play Justin Herbert decides to get injured or something. He is not gonna.
Irvin's right there. Irvin's right there. Throwing the ball.
Wow.
Okay.
But yeah, let's see. Pedro, remember again? He was just do the same old stick, bro. Come on. Stay on your 1980s podcast, sir. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man. No.
it looks like that's why he's all upset because he's gonna lose because Ralphie's gonna put a hurting on him.
No, I think Franklin. Yeah, I mean, he should lose, man. I mean, if he doesn't lose, man, for real, man, I think that pigeon that he killed, um, will do wonders for him.
Yeah, well, look, this team is not looking too hot right now.
The league. Let me tell you this: the league is fun when Jerry Jones is losing.
It is.
I love it. How are we in the projections right now? I'm at 60%, 67%. So you see, that's why it was very important to get at least 2 to 3 points, man.
If Alfredo beats me, the friendship is over by Steven.
Steven, I'm you're still my wise man, bro. No matter what happened. You beat me. You were the only one to beat me last year, and you're still my friend, bro.
And look how the mighty have fallen, bro. Chase Brown on the trade block.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just called panicking, bro. Because
yeah, he's
honestly, Joe Burrow. I mean, yeah, I know he's gonna be out, but I think Cincinnati will be fine. Browning did good. He was solid. He was a solid quarterback.
Alfredo, decide right now what's more important to you, the win or your wise man?
Can I have both?
He didn't say you couldn't. Oh,
So
bro.
talking about the pops, someone wrote to me. So I projected that Mike Evans was gonna go over 100 yards. Do you think this is gonna be possible?
Uh, in this game, yeah, man. There's no reason why he can't. Who is it that has Mike Evans here, anyways? Is it
Danny.
Danny?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, no, he hasn't done much. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
right
the
now he
only
hasn't
thing.
done
Yeah,
anything, but he's at 23
5
yards.
for 23 yards. So yeah, he's not doing that good.
It's still possible, man. All you need is one big play. And Mike Evans is always good for that. But I think that a better play would have been for the touchdown.
Yeah. Buka. I mean, this having this kid in Buka is a killer. It kills Mike Evans. It kills Bucky Irvin because the screen game used to go to Bucky Irvin. Now is going to Buka. So really, he like I call him un turbo to
Mhm.
progress. So
Tell me about your arch nemesis at Tiburon. What do you think about his team right now? It's
yeah, just one good week. Nothing
one good
more.
week.
He's still not gonna make the playoff. There's one good week.
I don't know, bro. one hell of a week. 39 points from one guy, 37 from the next.
Do you
Tucker
think
Craft.
do you think St. Brown's gonna do that again?
No. I think it's a possibility. There's always a possibility that he does that. But what I expect more is that him have more consistent games. So it's going to be 18-point games, 20-point games.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why I was telling Steven it pays to have studs on your team because they can do that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
That's why it's good to have those Jamar Chase, um, Malik Neighbors type of guys. St. Brown. The studs are what put you over the edge, bro.
Yeah, speaking about people that are talking about studs, Alfredo Chase will be the reason you'll lose.
Well, Franklin, you wish you could have him right now. Your elite wide receiver. You have a dead end in quarterback. You have no. I mean, talking about looking bad. Justin Jefferson. I mean, can we put this to rest already about Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson? Like I do it always in the messages. Jamar Chase and the big emojis that I put
Mm-hmm.
all the way in another stratosphere, then it's Justin Jefferson.
Wow.
So
Especially with that JJ McCarthy stuff going on now.
yeah. They have no quarterback. They're done, man. And you know what? And looking at your nemesis Franklin's team, I mean, 2 weeks wasn't Galactus going to dominate? Weren't we going to be in the Galactus universe? What happened?
I don't know. It looks terrible right now because that's what I'm saying. This is, and of course, Mr. Mando with Nico.
Nico, love that man.
But at the end of the day, man, look, Jordan Love's a good quarterback, but is he going to produce 20-point games? Probably not, man. They're running the ball. That's their thing now. Gibbs is good, bro. He's not. Is he going to give you 19 points every game? No. 12 carries, 94 yards. It's not something that he's going to do for you every game. But
Yeah,
he does
fine.
well on receptions. So
Look,
good.
my two concerns for him. I have a few concerns. Like I said from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
Justin Jefferson,
Yep.
Chase Brown. It's not going to be the elite guy, but he's okay. Go down. Yeah. Oh no, you want to look there? Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
Nothing.
it's
Look at his rushing yards per carry.
2 yards per carry. That's terrible.
Horrible.
Like,
2 games in a row.
and you can't say anything about Burrow. No, bro. Burrow played that first game.
Now I will tell you this: the silver lining and all sacked by Tampa Bay, so they're getting the ball back. So actually, I was about to log off, but we're gonna stay a little bit, so see if Bucky Irvin can do it. But what I was gonna tell you is when Cincinnati, and I tell you this, because
There you go.
a few years ago I had Jamar Chase when Joe Burrow got hurt. Jamar Chase was my wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously I was really involved in that offense. And I'll tell you this, and one thing, Chase Brown became noticeable
Mm-hmm.
because of Browning. Because what they started doing a lot, and you're gonna notice this, they're gonna do a lot of screens, and that'll help Chase Brown during those few last game stretch. Actually, I had Browning as my quarterback as well. And they did a lot of screens. And Chase Brown, that's how he became Chase Brown from those moments. So I wouldn't worry as much. Analyzing the rest of the team, I mean, Ricky Pearsall, he has no quarterback.
Yeah, that's
and Njoku, they're gonna. I have the number one tight end in Cleveland. They're gonna take. He's gonna lose his job soon. Kamara, like I told you, is right. Just a matter of time, bro.
Slow down,
There's
man.
something that is never undefeated, and I'm gonna show it to you. You see this, bro? White hair. That means age is undefeated. Eventually, this will affect Alvin Kamara. Do you think Alvin Kamara is going to be giving that every week?
No, you saw it last year. He slowed down towards the end of the year, and this is great. You're getting production now, but what do you expect is going to happen 5, 6, 7, 8 games from now?
I can't believe you guys got Alvin. Let me get Alvin Kamara.
Yeah.
The thing is that nobody wanted Calvin Kamara.
Like Father Time comes for everyone. Like like the only one that seems to be somewhat of an exception is Derrick Henry, but we just saw him have a bad game. You know,
Yeah, he'll be fine. But
he'll be
yeah,
fine.
I mean,
But Kamara and then
I
Travis Hunter.
can't believe you let Alvin Kamara get to me, bro. Get out of here, man.
Travis
And
Hunter,
uh-huh.
nothing. He has
Travis
no.
Hunter. I mean, I used to love Trevor Lawrence, but man,
Yeah, no,
you
that's
know,
okay. And I saw it as a trap from the beginning. They're getting all these guys for Trevor Lawrence. Oh yeah, it's good. His team's gonna be good, but bro, it's always a Trevor Lawrence is the one that always brings that team down. So let's see what happens.
unfortunately, yeah. Let's look at because remember he says that he has the depth. So let's go through his bench. I'm saying the truth about you. Yeah, right now, he has a number. Now let's look at his bench. He has a number 2 running back. I'm telling you this, and I told Steven, Scarebo, whatever his name is, Scarebo. I know these people will make fun of me or my pronunciation, but no matter what I call him, he's going to be the number 1 running back for the Giants.
Yeah, no, definitely, bro. Look at the game he had this week. He looked like the number 1 running back, and they treated him that way. So Quinshon Judkins, you're betting your. This is the funny thing, you're betting your future. This is gonna be a keeper for next year. Quinshon Judkins, the Browns, that they can't figure themselves out. This is your keeper for next year.
He had a good game, believe it or not. But I mean, right now it's still in a mess there
It's a
with 3
mess.
running backs. I mean, down the road, maybe as we go through the stretch, he might be a factor. But I mean,
Isaac Tesla.
Well, the only Tesla I know is a car. So I don't know.
Tell me. So if you don't know anything about Tesla, you know about the car, not this guy.
Bucky.
1 reception, 29 yards.
Steven, I'm coming to you.
Oh, and on top of that, the number 1 guy that he's like, oh, this guy, he tried to trade me this guy. Hollywood Brown. 5 receptions for 30 yards.
After that monster, a typical Hollywood Brown. After that great first game, he didn't do crap on the next game.
Straight down to earth. But hey,
like a
one
Tesla.
good guy on his team, Deebo Samuel.
As fast as a Tesla goes, as fast Hollywood Brown went down.
Like, let me ask you a question, Alfredo. You know this guy pretty well. You know Franklin. I know him pretty well too, but you know him a lot longer than I do. How long do you think it's going to take for Deebo Samuel to find himself in trade offers to other owners?
Like him trading away Deebo Samuel?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'll be wise. I mean, right now, his best bench player is Deebo Samuel.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, I can see Mr. Franklin putting together a nice little package of Hollywood Brown and Deebo Samuel for someone's stud.
Well, that's if people like you fall for it.
I'm not trading with him anymore. That's it. I'm not trading with Franklin anymore. So I don't know who's going to dig him out of that grief.
Well, let's look at the projections. Right after once this drive ends, then we'll go ahead and we'll sign off, and I'll focus.
That's 920.
67%.
Yeah, how are you feeling, Alfredo?
Feeling okay. I mean, we still have 1 quarter to go. I mean, I want to end this by 10 p.m. I don't want to worry about. Okay, so he's out. Bucky Irvin is out. Come on, let's get a first down. At least let's move this. Okay. All right, so they're gonna punt. All right, man. I mean, right now I'm feeling good of my matchup. I mean, so far it is going along.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if he gets me 2 or 3 more points for the rest of the game, I think I'll be fine, and we'll leave it for the kicker. I'm down. If you're going to count, I'm down 8 points to Steven.
You're down 8 points, and you still have your kicker as well, right?
And I have my kicker left. So
Yeah, so you're
yeah,
looking in good shape, Fredo. I don't
I
think
just
you're
have to be
gonna.
up. That's the only thing. I didn't want to be up.
So that's
All
it,
right, bro. All right, man. Subscribe.
Like, subscribe, people. If you're on this what is it, a live stream that we got going on, please like, subscribe, get on with us. Oh no, here we go. Listen. Look at this. Pedro, if you lose, you have a dead pigeon in your house, look for it and remove it. Bro, I've been looking for that pigeon for a while. I don't know where Alfredo hit it.
I did not do anything with it, bro. I trust me. I would not want to help K-Man.
Okay, so
All right.
you put a pause on the pigeon magic for one game.
No.
All right, guys, and let's be out. Let's get back to watching this game.
Let's do it. Bucky.